$200 raise for Social Security, including retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, and SSI beneficiaries. Is it coming this month, and where is it? That's exactly what we need to talk about right here in the video, so let's get right into it. All right, now this is a major concern across many people right here on the channel who receive those fixed income benefits I just mentioned a few seconds ago. Now that monthly benefits have been rolling out for the last couple weeks here, I've seen down below in the comments section on previous videos over the last few days here, a number of people reaching out saying, I got my monthly benefit, I didn't get the 200, where is it, and when am I going to be getting it? That's a really good question and what we need to discuss in greater detail right here in the video, so let's get right into it. However, really fast before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video, as it's totally free to do so, and because I am your one and only daily advocate, I'm here for you right by your side every single day, watching all this new information, hitting the wire, doing all the necessary research, and breaking it all down right here in these short videos so you can stay updated with what is actually going on and most importantly how it's going to impact you, your money, your benefits, your lifestyle, your bank account, and of course anything else out there right now that pops up that you can possibly grab and or take advantage of, including money, benefits, raises to benefits, checks, programs, stimulus, or anything else like that. Of course, I want to bring it to your attention right away. So again, please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet so you don't miss any videos going forward, and I'll continue to be here for you every single day, as that's my dedication, that's my commitment, and as always, I'm sticking to it. All right, thanks again. Let's get into it and talk about a $200 raise for millions and millions of beneficiaries. What's going on with it? Where is it? And can you expect to see it this month? These are some great questions. All right, so here's what it comes down to. I want to bring you the information as we know it as of right now. Like I've said so many times in previous videos, it is my dedication to bring you honest, accurate, reliable, and transparent information every single day in these videos, and that's exactly what I'm going to give you right here in this video as well. All right, so here's what it comes down to. A few months ago, we got that proposal that came out of a small handful of Democratic senators, Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, and a handful of other Democratic senators who introduced the Social Security Expansion Act, which also includes a $200 per month raise to monthly benefits for roughly the next 74 years until 2096. Yes, that is what this proposal actually has within it, okay? Now here's the thing. In that proposal, yes, they did introduce a $200 per month raise. However, like I said a minute ago, I'm bringing you the honest, accurate, reliable, and transparent information right here in this video. Here's what it comes down to. It has not passed through Congress yet, okay? We need it to be passed through Congress in order for this to be fully approved and for a $200 per month raise to actually be going out. So I know it can be very discouraging. Again, please remember, I am the messenger. I'm not the person that makes up these rules. I wish I was, because if I made up the rules and if it were just up to me, we wouldn't need to have these conversations. We would all be sitting high and dry. We'd be in a much different situation, okay? I completely understand, because unlike a lot of these lawmakers, I actually do the research. I look into all the different reports. I read the comments section down below on all the videos, and I see the struggle. It is very, very real right now for the low income and fixed income. And honestly, it's a sad situation. In fact, I was just having a conversation just a couple of days ago with somebody else, and we were talking about this, and I said, you know what? With what is going on right now, it is plain all out sad. There is no other way to describe this than just straight up sad with everything going on right now, with how many people, the millions and millions of people in this country that are struggling really, really badly right now. And apparently the United States is the richest country in the world. Seriously? Give me a break. If that's the case, then why are so many people struggling so badly right now? It doesn't seem to make sense, right? Something isn't adding up, or I guess we could say, I smell a rat, right? You know what I'm saying? So again, super sad situation. I see the struggle. The struggle is very, very real right now. Beneficiaries need a $200 per month raise. Realistically, $200 might not even cut it anymore. $200 maybe a year ago would have been fine, but with all this inflation right now, in fact, according to some of the videos that I've been coming out and some of the questions I've been asking you in previous videos, we can clearly see that $200 isn't really enough for the vast majority of people. Most people need about $400 to $500, possibly even more. That's what's crazy right now. So anyway, when it comes down to this, for those of you that have received your monthly benefits so far this month, you're right. The $200 raise is not on there. And again, I don't want to be the one to bring you, discouraging information. But again, it's not going to be showing up anytime soon, okay? Just being real with you right now. I don't want to be here the guy saying, oh, it's never coming. I don't want to say that much because honestly, I don't really know. Maybe Congress will actually get something done like this, even though the new Congress will be brought in here in just a short time. The new Congress will be brought in, right? Well, as a result of that, maybe, who knows, maybe they'll come together and do something like this or reform benefits or at a minimum even raise benefits up to the federal poverty line, right? This is something that we've discussed and something that we've seen many of these lawmakers coming out and discussing before is, yeah, everybody should be brought up to the federal poverty line. Well, that'd be a pretty nice place to start, right? I think that'd be absolutely a great place to start. We know that many people are living well below the federal poverty line, and just raising benefits up to that line would be life-changing for a lot of people, right? That would be huge. So that's one place we could start. We could certainly start there, and we can also, hopefully grow from there as well. But anyway, when it comes down to it, you're correct. The $200 per month raise has not been approved. The $200 per month raise has not been implemented yet. It has not passed through Congress. The Social Security Expansion Act, the one that has this $200 raise, or any other piece of legislation or any other bills or anything like that that would contain a $200 raise, unfortunately, it hasn't been passed through Congress, okay? That is where we currently stand right now. So if you're watching your benefits come in, your benefits will be the same as what they've been, okay? Unless something changed with your specific situation. As a whole, for literally like almost every single beneficiary, your benefits are going to be the exact same as what they have been. So again, I don't want to be the guy to bring you the information that says, we're not getting anything, but the deal is, I want to bring you this information because this is accurate. This is really, really what's happening right now, okay? So, of course, I'm going to continue watching that piece of legislation, the Social Security Expansion Act. I'll see if there's anything else going on with it, or if any other bills or proposals or amendments or pieces of legislation, anything like that hit the table. And, of course, I'll bring that to you right away. But if you're watching for your benefit and you're looking forward to a $200 raise because some other meathead here on YouTube has said that a raise is going to be coming, unfortunately, that's not happening, okay? I am here for you, and I'm bringing you the information each and every day to let you know what's actually going on right now. So please, if you're watching for your benefit and all of a sudden it hits your account and you think, wait, I thought it was supposed to be $200 more. I'm super confused right now. I think they made a mistake. No, they didn't make a mistake, okay? It's not happening right now, okay? Maybe at some point, again, I don't know. I have no clue if it's going to happen at all. I don't know if it's going to happen within the next 6 months. I'm not sure if it can happen in 3 months. I'm not sure if it's going to happen in 2 years. That's the thing. We got to continue watching all of this because at this point, we know how Congress operates, right? They come together, they introduce something, it gets denied immediately, and then sure enough, after a little while, there they are, and they say, hey, check it out, we're going to hold a vote next week, and we're going to pass it. You know what I mean? How many times have we seen this happen before? Like, for example, the Inflation Reduction Act, which has done nothing to inflation. It certainly has not reduced inflation. What a joke of a bill that is. I mean, seriously, right? It's an Inflation Reduction Act, and it's done nothing to inflation. Good job, guys. But anyway, the whole idea behind that one was they were working on that one for a very long time, saying, it was working behind the scenes. We didn't really have a whole lot of information. And then suddenly there was a little bit of information leaked on it. We came up together and we kind of found the information on it. I shared it with you here in these videos. And then sure enough, like a week later, they were voting on it. Do you remember that? We knew nothing about it for the most part, except for a little bit of leaked information a few days before. And then boom, there it was. We had a bill and we had it passed. You know what I mean? So things can happen very, very quickly. Traditionally, not really. Traditionally, Congress is like, well, let's talk about it today, and then, let's revisit it in 3 years. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, I'm being a little bit sarcastic, and I'm exaggerating a little bit right now, but, I mean, realistically, we know how this works, right? They come out, and they have a bill today, and maybe in like 6 months, or maybe a year, or something like that, they'll revisit it, or maybe work on it again, or maybe it's just completely gone from the very start. Again, that's what we have, going on right now. So there's a lot of bills out there, a lot of pieces of legislation, and I can guarantee you this much. With the new Congress, I 100% guarantee there will be a ton of new pieces of legislation, a bunch of new bills, new announcements, all kinds of things focused on around Social Security, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, fixed income benefits, seniors, older adults, people with disabilities. Why do I say that? Because here's what we know. The groups that I just mentioned, all the fixed income beneficiaries and all those people I just mentioned a second ago, encompass a huge percentage of our population. All of these politicians know that these groups of people make up a huge, huge block of voters in this country. Do you think they maybe want to appeal to the voters? You better believe they do. It's all a big political game, right? So again, this is not a political statement. I don't take political sides in my videos. I'm simply telling you, everybody does it. All the politicians are guilty, 100%. You know what I mean? So we all know this. We didn't wake up yesterday. We weren't born yesterday. We know how the game works, right? We've been seeing it for years. But when it comes down to it, the groups that I mentioned make up a huge percentage of the population in this country and a huge voter bloc. They want to grab our attention, right? So I guarantee you there will be more pieces of legislation, and hopefully one of them will stick, right? Like a big old handful of spaghetti. We whip it against the wall, most of it falls off, maybe one little noodle will stick, and hopefully that's a bill that has a pretty good thing in there for the low income and fixed income, right? That's all we're looking for. One little baby noodle to stick to the wall after we whip a handful at the wall, right? You know what I mean? Kind of the same thing, right? We're just hoping that at least one sticks. Maybe a little sauce would be nice too. You know what I mean? So anyway, hope this one helps you out to better understand what's going on. As I do get more details, I'll be here for you in any way that I possibly can be, breaking it down and bringing you the latest updates each and every day as all these announcements and anything else is hitting the wire. It's a busy time right now, and it's only going to get busier and busier as the days, weeks, and months grind on. Either way, no matter what, I'm here for you. I'm giving away tons of cash, tons of gift cards, the Amazon Project, all kinds of different things here on the channel. We've been doing it for many months now, and I will continue doing that because I truly want to help you in this community. Anyway, thanks again for being here. I truly do appreciate it. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands and thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, have a nice day, enjoy, and I'll catch you again later in the next video.